Hello class, this is Demetrius Wilson. Welcome. This is BA115, Principles of Management. Just wanted to say hello, introduce myself to all of you wonderful students, and also give you a tutorial of TalentNet and let you know how to navigate through the system. I know some of you guys are veterans of TalentNet and may not need that assistance, but just want to show you guys where everything is at for this class. So there's no miscommunications, everything runs smoothly, and it minimizes the questions. Not that you can't ask me questions at any time, but I feel as if I show you this early, then you don't have to run around and hunt and peck and look for the various areas where all your homework, tests, and quizzes and things of that nature are. So as you see TalentNet in the backdrop right here, you have your username and your password. If you don't have it already automatically populated, then you go ahead and enter those two and you click on login. Right now, if you have multiple classes like myself, you'll see a lot of classes up here. But if you only have one, you should only see BA115 20771 2015 summer, right? And that would be our class. So either way, whether it's there by its lonesome or it's there with a bunch of other friends, go ahead and click on it, right? And everything will come up. Now in this home section, nothing is there because I'm going to place this video right there. But first thing is your announcements. So every week we will cover 2 chapters. That's how this class will roll. Read chapter 1. These are just going to be your instructions for each chapter. So every week you'll have 2 sets of instructions, one for chapter 1 and one for chapter 2 for the first week. And then the second week you'll have instructions for chapter 3 and chapter 4. Hopefully that makes sense. So you're going to read chapter 1. Now whether you have the textbook or you're reading from the link that I sent you with the electronic copy of the text, either way, read the chapter. Then I want you to watch the chapter 1 lecture. So I've created a lecture going through the PowerPoint. Watch that, or if you don't want to see my face or hear my voice, you can go ahead and go through the PowerPoint yourself because they'll be loaded in there as well. And then I want you to write about it. So read those instructions. Then I want you to I want you to watch all of the supplemental videos because you don't want to just hear my voice or hear one subject matter expert on a topic. You want to hear a variety of different people, see a lot of different videos to keep you awake so you don't fall asleep while you're doing the class. So you want to pick your favorite supplemental video, then you want to write about it and then submit that as well. And a little bit further down the line, because we're just going to go straight down this line, I'm going to show you how I want you to upload the assignments. And then you're going to take the chapter 1 quiz, has 10 questions. Every chapter there will be a quiz. And then see the same thing goes with chapter 2. The instructions mirror chapter 1, except for instruction 5, which is have a good day and a great week, which is what you should all do. So remember, 2 chapters every week. All right, announcements. These right here, they are announcements. So if you were to go here, and let me go ahead and switch over to view site as student, right? Because if you look at it from my side, it's from the instructor side. I want you to see things from your side. So these are just going to be right there. So you can also go back and look at those instructions in case I made a mistake or in case you missed something. The schedules here, I don't really use the schedule too much because we have the announcements there. If you follow the announcements, if you stay on task and know what your assignments are and know that I have to complete 2 chapters worth of everything every week, then you should be good. But you can always go back here and look at the schedule. Discussions and private messages, we're not going to really utilize that as much, but if you have a question you can go there. Class discussion and student lounge, I prefer that you email me if you have a question for something because you will get a response a lot quicker. For just so you know, like when these professors are in these like TalentNet or other systems, right? It's nothing that I mean, it's nothing that brings super attention to me to look into questions or class discussions, except for the fact that I know that I need to look there. So I always say email. I'm always going to look at my email. That's the best route to go. Your syllabus. So you click here, and your syllabus will be right there, right? It says no syllabus currently exists on this one, but I did create the syllabus. I think I just need to go ahead and load it in there for you so that you can actually see it. And maybe, or did I? Yep. So the syllabus will be right there. I'll go back and review that. I know that I did create the syllabus, and I need to fix that so that to ensure that you can see it. Modules. So these are the modules right here. So as you go through the chapter 1, you'll see this is my lecture, part 1, part 2, right? So lecture, the video recording thing stops at 15 minutes. So once I stop at 15 minutes, it goes from part 1, then it goes to part 2. And then these are the supplemental videos I was speaking of: planning, organizing, leading, and controlling, managerial roles, and triple bottom line. That's it for chapter 1. Then for chapter 2, you watch the 2 parts of the lecture. Then you have scientific management, management by objectives, and the Sarbanes-Oxley Act. So then for week 2, you'll see 3 and 4 loaded in there as well. Resources. Got to have your resources. So your textbook, your PowerPoints will be right here. So those PowerPoints that I go through in my lectures, they'll be loaded here as well in case you want to go back to those, or if you want to just watch those or go through those yourself as opposed to listening to me. The textbook, I was having some trouble loading this particular textbook because of the size, but I will send you the link that will allow you to go straight to the textbook and save it on your desktop, and you'll be good to go from there. Assignments. The assignments I want to be straightforward as well. So they're pretty much going to be the same thing every week. It's going to be watch the lecture, you're going to write about the lecture, watch the supplemental videos, pick your favorite supplemental video and write on that. And as you can see, the lecture assessment for chapter 1 and 2 are already up because that's for week 1, and also for the supplemental videos for chapter 1 and chapter 2. And then I'm going to show you when we go to the Dropbox how to upload those assignments so that I can grade them. Tests and quizzes, you just go ahead and click here, and you have two quizzes. So you're gonna have a quiz for every single chapter, and you just go ahead and click on that hyperlink, and then you'll be able to take your quiz. There's a 20-minute time limit on both of these. As we get further in the class, I may make it 15 minutes, but just as this is the first one, I'll give you a 20-minute time limit on it. It's 10 questions. You should be able to get through it. It's just over the material that's in the text. Now the Dropbox, and I think that's the last part that we're going to go over on here. Oh well, no, let's look at we'll look at the grade book too, but the Dropbox. So right here is showing me as a student, and you complete your assignment, you write on a Word document. I wrote about Demetrius's lecture for chapter 1. Now I want to add it, so you just go here and go to upload files. Now it's really handy upgrade that they've made. It comes up and it says drop files to upload. So I minimize my screen a little bit so I can show you that I just want to take this and then I just go ahead and drop it right there. Right now you could do the upload where where you like attach it or whatever, but I like drag and drop. Hit continue, bam, it's right there. Now I don't want to leave that there because I'm not a student in the class, so I want to go ahead and remove it. But what I want you guys to do is upload those videos, upload those assignments in there, leave them there. I will take them out, I will grade them, and then I will remove them. As a rule of thumb though, what I tell you to do is make a folder on your laptop or your computer and keep all of your assignments, because you never know what may happen. May go in the black hole, may go into the abyss. Who knows what may happen to that. So what we want to make sure that you do is that you go ahead and save that. Then your grade book is right here. And you see everything that's up for week 1 is there for your grade book, and you'll see you can always see your grades that are notated right there. So everything chapter 1 and 2 quiz, the lecture assessments for 1 and 2, and the supplemental video assessments for 1 and 2. That's how the whole class will go. You'll also have your tests, and when you refer back to your syllabus, when I get that corrected, you'll be able to see exactly how many tests and quizzes you have. But you'll have for every chapter we have a quiz, and then there'll be 4 tests. So hopefully that's helpful, showing you how to navigate through the site. If you get lost like Hansel and Gretel, you want to just go back to home right there and follow the breadcrumbs. This should answer any questions that you have. If you have any additional questions, go ahead and shoot me an email, and I should be able to respond. I don't find too many things that I can't help you guys with as far as technical wise on the computer or the class. So as always, have a good day and a great week. We'll be speaking for 9 weeks, and we'll have a good time. Try and make the class very interesting for you, and hopefully you learn a lot.